Hopefully this light doesn't mess up this video. It's trying to. It looks like it's trying to. If I put my head right here. Um, Season 1, Episode 7 of The Americans. So it's starting to get a little predictable here. Uh, they don't necessarily look. It seems like so far they don't necessarily have enough to make a full story. It's. I know I've sung this series praises uh, at least for the first 4 or 5 episodes, I want to say. But even though this particular episode was pretty good, I'm starting to realize a pattern, or see a pattern anyway. Um, Starts off in the morning, getting the kids ready for school and dealing with whatever just happened the night before or the previous episode. Then it rolls over into the two main characters falling out in some way, and then at the end of the episode, maybe going to sleep kind of mad, and or yeah, 50-50, maybe kind of mad, or they go to end or they end the episode on a happy note or something like that. But it's always, as it should, they're the two main characters. It always has something to do with them wanting to be in a relationship other than their obligation to one another as partner spies, right? Um, this is the first episode where I realized that. Maybe a little late to the game there, so I won't. So I can't. Not necessarily. I won't. So say I won't. Um, or can't. Whatever. One of the two. Um, I won't call foul just yet. Um, but anyway, let's see if I can give an overview of this episode. Uh, oh yeah. The father is drawn away from the family on a special assignment. The mother gets to meet the handler again. The handler thinking she can evoke some type of emotion or apology out of the female by showing her face, and she's like, "Nah, I really should have killed you." And then they're trading threats back and forth, whatever that means. Um, all the while, the husband's away, meeting basically his his first love, if that makes any sense. Uh, he had to leave her back in Russia uh, to to get trained up as a spy. And coincidentally, she winds up getting trained up as a spy as well, or they were going simultaneously or something. I one of the two. Um, but they meet back up to do a mission. She completes her part. He completes his part. Come to find out, hey, I've got a son. I'm trying to get out the game. You gotta come with me. But he's fallen for his current. He's fallen for his partner right now, which I can't say is a bad thing. If you think about it, you've lived so many years with an individual pretending to be husband and wife and having kids. That's a real complexity in itself. I mean, just the ability to turn off and function as a robot when you've actually put in the work, for lack of a better term, to create two children is beyond me. But yeah, so he winds up rekindling it with her. I guess he's having a lot of mixed emotions about this, which I think any normal person would. But he decides to stay true to. I mean, he still bangs the chick, but he decides to stay true to his current partner and try and make that a real relationship, because now uh, his current partner, she's starting to feel it, what he was feeling like a couple episodes ago, which is took her a little bit longer to get on the train, I guess. Um, I wanted to save this for last, but man, that make no difference. Our FBI neighbor, he has fallen off the rails. So he's basically running away from his current wife and going after, you guessed it, the very attractive Russian agent, right? He's going after her. He's achieved it. He bangs her. Well, they bang each other. Whatever the case is, there was some banging going on, right? So you got that happening. Uh, I think he's fighting a feeling, but I don't think it's remorse for doing that. I don't think he's fighting remorse though. That's the thing. This guy's actually a pretty good actor. I mean, I can't get a read on his character, I think it, which I think adds to his character. His character was undercover, right? So it would make sense that you couldn't get a read on him, at least in my opinion. What else happened? Nothing. The kids are pretty uneventful. Um, the kids are pretty uneventful. I mean, normal stuff, arguing about clothes or whatever, just buying stuff. It seems like it's a never-ending list of things that the kids need to purchase, but they're not making the money themselves. So always upset when you don't get it. Now I'm not even gonna go there about my childhood. Vitiligo is really popping now. It's getting a lot better now. Well, a lot more you can see it a lot better. Pretty soon, whole face. A little bit right here. One little speck right there, right here. Pretty soon the whole face. I might have to invest in some sunscreen too. Anyway, a little personal note. What else happens in this episode? What am I? Ooh, a little bit of a chill. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, what am I missing? Am I missing something from this episode? You gotta give me a second. Dang, man, I should have been more prepared. I'm kind of lacking today, man. Really bad. What? So I talked about the relationships. Found the mole in the last episode. Huh. Oh, okay. I guess I could talk about the mission that the father gets pulled away for. They have to. They have to find a way to. They have to find a way to get this. I think he was like a minister or politician or something. I wasn't really paying attention. You have to forgive me. I think he was. He held some position of influence, and the idea is to get him is to cultivate some type of trouble for him to get into, then use that to get him to resign from that position, which they're successful in doing. That's where our main character and his old flame come in. Of course, she's the pretty girl, speaks his native tongue, that gets him in a vulnerable position, and our main character is there to, which is really pretty clever, and gets he snatches her purse while they're out for a walk, takes his hand and smacks it on some concrete in order to create some bruising, and pushes her down and creates a scar. She drugs him. She comes back to our main character's room. He then proceeds to bash her to create bruises in order to make it look like it was a struggle between those two when they never had sex anyway, because the guy was pretty faithful to his oaths, but still had to get him into a situation where they can have some leverage, which they were successful. What else happened? Oh, while he was away, the female side, pretty simple. She put on a really, really obvious and bad wig, goes into a place, pays the guy's debt in order to basically have leverage over him, and so she could get access to, I guess they're doing like defense, like they're doing like defense work. So they're working on shooting down missiles or stopping missiles from coming into American territory, which is and would have been very important to the safety of the American citizens. Which, yeah. So I'm trying to think what else happened in this episode. God, I'm making this episode seem like it wasn't that exciting, aren't I? I didn't even think there was no fight scene in this episode. Yeah, there wasn't even no fight scene in this episode that I can remember. Jesus, I should really start doing these videos right after I watch the episode. I forget. I get caught up in some other stuff. But anyway, if you like me trying to remember what I just watched, uh, you can check out some of my other videos. I've done Chernobyl in a mini series. I've done Breaking Bad as a series. Doing Godfather Harlem. Doing The Americans, of course, what you're watching this. Go check those out and subscribe.